Hello everyone, my name is Zin, and this is my coaster addiction. Today, we're going to go in-depth on AlpenFury, what it was like opening day, and review it. Before that, I should probably talk about my upload schedule recently. If you're following, then you know I haven't been uploading. I stopped after my phone broke, and since I got a new one, I've really been trying to get back into it, but honestly, I've just been really lazy and I haven't. But now I'm uploading this video, I'm getting back into it, so yeah. I got on AlpenFury opening day, and I've been completely obsessed ever since, so yeah, let's get into it. Firstly, we'll talk about my experience on opening day. Me and my sister both have season passes, but we never gone for a new ride to opening day. We came 2 hours early at 8, expecting there to be hardly anyone waiting to get into the parking lot. We were very wrong. I don't know if it's like this at every park for a new ride opening, but it was very busy. After getting out of the car and parking, we waited in line for security. If you've been to Wonderland recently, you know that you first have to go through a security checkpoint before going into the main plaza with the front gate where you scan your ticket. We were waiting in a long line for security, and they opened it with the gate around 9, which is like an hour before opening. After they opened up the park, we waited in a different long line for AlpenFest to open, which, if you don't know, is a themed area around AlpenFury. When we were waiting, we were beside the waterfall, right next to the bridge. At 10:01, they started letting people into AlpenFest in a very organized fashion, keeping people in the line. After they opened up AlpenFest, we were waiting in an overflow line that led into the actual queue. The line at this point moved pretty quick, but when we were first stuck waiting, when we first started waiting, we were right next to the launch tunnel. After we got into the actual queue, it was a hot 4 hours till we finally got on the ride. I think it's really stupid that the Fastlane queue had shade, but the normal one didn't. There were 2 breakdowns when we were waiting in line, but that's to be expected with a brand new ride. My first thought when I got off the ride was that wait was 100% worth it. I did record my first thoughts after getting off, and I'll play the audio right now, but I won't show the video for privacy. Alright, post AlpenFury review. We just got off it. That tiny little launch, not that powerful, you surely feel it, but it's not that powerful. And you go underneath the mountain, good airtime on that little hill. And that one launch is so powerful. It pushes you into your seat. You can feel it. It's so good. Anyways, good airtime, good inversions. Overall, I think this park did a really good job managing it so that it didn't get too crazy. There was a little conflict when we were waiting in line where some people allegedly cut in line. I didn't see, so I don't know. Anyways, up next, we'll go through the layout talking about it. The first launch isn't that powerful, but you definitely feel it. It's kind of like the back launch on Backlot, but it's a little bit weaker. Then there's the little bunny hop into the mountain. You get some good airtime on it, and it's really fun. And then there's the launch. The launch, it's extremely powerful. The tunnel also has some pretty cool theming with lights and rock spikes coming out of the ground. But you don't even notice it because you accelerate so fast, you're only in there for 2 seconds. After the launch is the double inverting top hat called the Fire Serpent roll. And in this element, you twist and hang on your side for a second before untwisting on the drop down. This element is especially crazy because you go from pretty much complete darkness to 164 feet in the air, and it's so fun. After that, you pull out of the drop, and there are some low-to-the-ground turns and a whippy stangle dive that are pretty intense before going into the stall. You definitely come out of your seat when you go through it, but it doesn't hold you there for long enough to offer good hang time. The stall is also a pretty cool interaction with the entrance of Grand World Expo. After the stall is the Skyflyer loop. The Skyflyer loop is a really weird element. It's like an upward helix, but it flips over at the end. Coasterpedia describes it like the treble clef on Fury 325, but at the apex it inverts like a zero-G roll. The helix part has some insane positives. Up next is the Icebinder roll, which is also a pretty unique element, where you flip over and then flip over the opposite way. It's like 2 barrel rolls with one going up and one going down. It's really whippy and you get some pretty good forces. After you go through the Icebinder roll, there are 2 barrel rolls, but the second one goes down. Those are also pretty whippy. You then go over a super strong ejector airtime hill. For me, it's just like insane since I've never been on anything with ejector airtime. After that, you go through your average 0G roll and then a bunny hop, also with ejector airtime, before going into the brake run. Yeah, this ride is amazing. I expected it to be the best ride in the park, but I did not expect it to be this good. There's some pretty good theming, but they could have done the building in the fast lane queue a little better. I mean, like the building that the fast lane queue is in. Not like the outside looks really cool, but and the station looks really cool. Yeah, I have two complaints, but they're both small enough that they don't impact my rating. Number one, I wish it was longer. Don't get me wrong, I love this ride so much, and I I'm happy with what we got, but it feels like it's over in a heartbeat. And number two, add some shade to the queue. The park did confirm that they are going to add shade at some point, but on opening day, I waited 4 hours in the burning heat for this ride. Don't get me wrong, I got off, like I said, I got off and thought it was worth it, but it would have been way better if there was shade. People are saying that this is a top 5 coaster ever, and I completely believe them. Overall, I would give this ride an 11 out of 10, and I'm not exaggerating. It's whippy, it has good inversions, good airtime, punchy launch, and some nice theming. Well, those were my thoughts on AlpenFury. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please consider liking and subscribing, as that would be very greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video.